Hey, what's up guys, it's Banu here from Andro.com, and today OnePlus finally went ahead and unwrapped the OnePlus 5. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving my impressions on the all new iPhone 7 Plus. I meant OnePlus 5. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys are subscribed to Andro here on YouTube. If not, go ahead and hit that red color subscribe button down below. And let me tell you everything that I feel about the OnePlus 5. This is Andro Reacts to the OnePlus 5. I know most of you guys who are watching want to see the specs beforehand, so here are the specs. So with that out of the way, let me go ahead and talk about the OnePlus 5 and tell you what I feel about it. First off, you can't just ignore the fact that the OnePlus 5 looks like an iPhone clone. I mean, just look at the back of the OnePlus 5, it looks like an identical copy of the iPhone 7 Plus. But with that out of the way, I actually don't mind that, but I'm really not happy with the design upgrade that we have got with the OnePlus 5 this time around. Actually, I was expecting something much bigger than this from OnePlus this time around, with all the other Android flagship manufacturers trying to go bestsellers and have some unique designs in their devices. I was actually expecting the OnePlus 5 to have something awesome in it. At least if they couldn't do something with the design, at least why couldn't they make this device water resistant? Because come on, this is 2017. I have spoken about it quite a lot in my previous videos. In this day and age, the device should have been water resistant, at least water resistant. But I'm actually expecting more here, so I'm definitely disappointed with what I am seeing with the OnePlus 5, but maybe I will change my mind once I actually use the device. And another disappointing thing is the display panel that the OnePlus 5 uses. A lot of us were expecting the OnePlus 5 to feature a QHD display. Actually, the OnePlus 5 still uses a full HD display even after 3 years. So maybe that's okay actually, but I think it's better to have a QHD display. Come on, it's 2017. So yeah, if you can just upgrade the RAM up to 8 gigabytes, why not just go ahead and put in the big display as well, and maybe top up the battery a little bit more, because with dash charging, the charging is super fast. So those are all awesome features that are still here. Now that I spoke about the RAM, let's get that out of the way as well, because the OnePlus 5 is right now the phone with the most available RAM on an Android smartphone. It has 8 freaking gigabytes of RAM, just as much as the RAM that my actual desktop PC has. So yeah, the OnePlus 5 comes with 2 variants. The first variant has 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and the other variant has 8 gigabytes of RAM and it has 128 gigabytes of storage. And both of these devices will have dual SIM slots, and micro SD card slots are not supported. And all of this is powered by the mighty Snapdragon 835 processor, and OnePlus has done quite a good job with the optimization of the device and the OS, and we all know how fast the OnePlus devices are, so I have no doubt about that. I'm definitely sure that the OnePlus 5 will be a really snappy device, because last year the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T were like one of the fastest devices I have used behind the Pixel. So these were like right there on top. I'm pretty sure this time around as well the OnePlus 5 will rank right up there on top, because the skin that is used on the OnePlus 5 doesn't have much bloat. It has the useful features and not much gimmicks, so it's pretty good. I definitely like Oxygen OS on the OnePlus devices, so definitely I'm pumped up to go ahead and try it out and use the device. Talking about the battery on the OnePlus 5, it features a 3300 mAh battery, which is 300 mAh more than what was there on the OnePlus 3, and actually 100 mAh lesser than what was there on the OnePlus 3T. I'm actually not sure why they went ahead and reduced it, but I think they should have just kept it right up there just with the OnePlus 3T, or actually increased it to maybe 3500 mAh. Maybe their optimization is pretty good this time around, so maybe we'll get the same battery life that we saw with the OnePlus 3T. But then again, the 3T didn't have the best battery life ever, so I really feel like OnePlus should have done something with the battery by adding in some more extra juice in there, so that maybe the device will, you know, have a lot more endurance, so that the user will be able to use it for a longer time period, because that was one of my major concerns last time with the OnePlus 3 and 3T, because I wasn't able to get full day battery life with that. Now that I've spoken about most of the other important specifications, now let's get down to the main event, that is the camera. Because right now with the OnePlus 5, OnePlus is actually focusing on the camera. It's all about the camera with the OnePlus 5. That's what their hype is all about, and that's what they are highlighting in this. Actually, the OnePlus 5 has dual cameras at the back, a 16 megapixel camera with an aperture of f1.7 and a 20 megapixel camera with an aperture of f2.0, and at the front it has another 16 megapixel camera with an aperture of f2.0. So with the dual camera setup, OnePlus is actually trying to mimic what Apple is trying to do with portrait mode, and they are also having some other extra features built in right into the device. And actually the software has got a much required upgrade this time around. I'm talking about the camera UI, and I was really happy to see with the improvements there with the histogram and all of that fancy stuff. So it's all nice to see. Until I play with the OnePlus 5 and until I actually use the device to capture pictures or whatever, I really don't want to comment on the pictures. But from what I have seen, it's a big upgrade from the OnePlus 3T, but I don't think it's a big enough upgrade to just overpass the devices like the Galaxy S8 or S8 Plus. Like I mentioned, I really don't want to get down to that in this video, because without testing the device I can't give any sort of verdict. This is just based on what I have seen on the internet today. So I really hope to get my hands on the OnePlus 5 pretty soon to take some fancy pictures and put it on Instagram. I hope you guys are following me over there, so you guys can go ahead and check out the links. And if OnePlus is watching this video, please go ahead and send me a OnePlus 5 so that I can go ahead and use it and share my experience with my audience. So finally, let's talk about the price of the OnePlus 5, because OnePlus was made just because of the price, because it was initially the flagship killer for a reason, and that was the price. The price made OnePlus who it is right now. So the OnePlus 5 will actually sell for $479. That's for the 6GB model with 64GB of internal storage, and the other model which has 8GB of RAM and 128GB internal storage will cost $540. Well, at that price point, it's still cheaper than most of the flagships from Samsung, Apple, HTC and all of those. So what do you guys think? I'm really excited to know what you guys feel about the OnePlus 5. Just go ahead and drop a comment down below and share your thoughts with the world, so that we can be active down below in the comment section. Let's build a discussion on the OnePlus 5 and see what everyone has to say about the device. And also, while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to Andro here on YouTube for more tech videos like this. I have made quite a lot of videos here on YouTube. You guys can go ahead and check them out, and more videos are coming very soon, including the full review of the Galaxy S8 Plus. So stay tuned to andro.com for the latest from the tech world, and until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu signing out.